As the postseason is looming, teams across the league are looking to punch their ticket to the road to the Robertson Cup. Welcome back to Today in the NA, I'm Ava Cruchon. Let's first take a look around the league at some of the key moments this past weekend. Last weekend featured hat tricks, but only for one squad. The Chippewa Steel had skaters and back-to-back nights produce hat tricks. Starting on Friday night, Midwest Division Star of the Week, Matic Persick, notched his first hat trick of the season against the Janesville Jets. The 6'3" lefty tallied his first 2 goals in the second period and then went on to seal his hat trick with less than a minute on the clock in the third and final frame. Moving into Saturday night's contest, second-year veteran Jackson Lackus produced his second hat trick of the season. He scored his first goal with less than 30 seconds on the clock in the first period and went on to score his second and third goal in the third period, helping to lift the Steel to a 6-3 victory. Hat tricks were not the only exciting thing to happen this past weekend. 3 goaltenders produced shutouts. On Friday night, Boston College commit Ryan Cameron sealed his 7th shutout performance with his 22-save night. Cameron leads the league with his 1.34 goals against average and .946 save percentage. This shutout also ties the 07 netminder for first in the league for shutouts produced. Moving up to Kenai River, William Lubomov produced his first shutout of the season with a 28-save performance for the Anchorage Wolverines. The 6'4" goaltender started his season with the Amarillo Wranglers before joining the Wolverines. The last shutout of the weekend went to the East Division Star of the Week, Nick Avakian. This shutout marked Avakian's and the Johnstown Tomahawks' first shutout of the season. The 6'1" netminder was the winner in the blue paint with his 43-save performance against the Danbury Hat Tricks. This exciting weekend also featured 2 Central squads sealing a spot in the postseason. The Austin Bruins and the Minot Minotaurs were promised a chance for a postseason run last Friday night. Keep an eye out this upcoming weekend because there are 6 teams that have the chance to punch their ticket to the postseason. Now let's take a look at some of the key contests happening around the league. Starting on the East, the Johnstown Tomahawks are facing off with the New Jersey Titans, and both squads are inches away from sealing a spot in the playoffs. Both East Division teams could promise their spot in the postseason if their fellow foe, the Philadelphia Rebels, pick up a regulation loss. Johnstown currently features a 1-point edge over the Titans in the East Division standings for the first time since November 25th when they were tied at 26 points. Heading into this series, the Tomahawks have won 3 of the 4 games they have played this season against New Jersey. The only win New Jersey has been able to seal was an overtime win back in October. Tied for second in the Central Division standings, the Austin Bruins and the Minot Minotaurs are kicking off the start of a 4-game series in Austin. Both squads are entering this series with 7 wins over the last 10 games and feature the same record on the season of 2 wins against each other. Both teams clinched last Friday night and are looking to keep the momentum into the postseason. This series will be a must-watch as they look to take the second or first place spot in the Central Division standings. 2 more squads that can clinch this weekend are the Fairbanks Ice Dogs and the Anchorage Wolverines. The 2 Alaska rivals battle each other for the last time in the regular season as both teams are inches away from sealing a spot in the postseason. A win for Fairbanks would punch their ticket, while Anchorage needs some help from familiar foes. Anchorage needs a win and a Minnesota Wilderness loss. The Battle of the Midnight Sun picks up on Saturday night in Anchorage. Fighting for some of the remaining spots in the South Division is the New Mexico Ice Wolves and the El Paso Rhinos, looking to head to the playoffs. Skating into this series, New Mexico has the advantage, winning 5 of their last 6 contests against the Rhinos. However, El Paso is riding a 4-game heater heading into this matchup tonight. As the Ice Wolves look to continue their success against the Rhinos, the series will be a must-watch for standing purposes.